Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of The Copy Corner with your host, Terry Schilling.
And Dan Marzullo.
We hope you all are doing great today. And The Copy Corner, this is our little corner of the internet where we like to share copywriting and digital marketing tips to help you write better copy that engages with your audience, connects with them over and over, and of course, makes you some money. And today we have an awesome tip. We're going to get back to some of these fundamental copywriting tips, but we're going to give you 4 persuasive copy tips based on psychology. And Dan and everybody listening across the internet, the best part is that they're going to be easy to use and incorporate in your copy.
Oh yeah, easy tips that you can implement right away.
Yeah, something that you're just like, wow, I have a feeling you're going to say, wow, this makes so much sense. I'm going to go look back at my copy right now, maybe see how I can tweak this, but also just keep this episode saved, whether you're listening to the podcast or watching live on YouTube or LinkedIn. Keep it, bookmark it. There's going to be some really good tips in here. And Dan, I'll let you go ahead and get started with your first copywriting tip.
All right. So the first thing I think of, in terms of like persuasive copy based on psychology is how is your reader going to feel after you're purchasing your product or service, right? So you really want to sell, how much better their life is going to be after they use or buy whatever it is you do. So I always, the best, easiest example always comes back to the fitness industry, right? If you're a fitness professional and you're selling, some kind of fitness program, and as an individual, you want to lose, X amount of weight. At the end of this program, I'm going to feel more confident. I'm going to fit my clothes better. I'm going to be stronger. These are, the person you were before versus the person after. You want to sell that result. So that's kind of my first tip, Terry.
Yeah, man, I like it. The use of aspirational language, like that positive message is always more powerful and impactful than being negative all the time. Like, get off your couch. Like, are you tired of being sick of what you look like? Are you sick and tired of this? It's like, yeah, paint that picture of where they are right now. It's like, yeah, like talk about that pain point, but then get them to where they want to be. I love that example, and it's always something to be mindful of when writing copy.
Yeah, absolutely. What about you, Terry? What do you got for this one?
Yeah, the first one I want to talk about is selling and writing about saving time instead of money, which I've read articles and I've even been influenced this by myself, is that even by mentioning the word time, you're likely to increase sales and conversions. It's been proved in some studies. Read this in a recent book that I'm reading called Brainfluence by Roger Dooley. Great book. But again, the sense of time, like think like it's Miller time, or like there's no better time than right now. And the thing is like time is this resource that we don't ever get enough of. It's like, it's impossible. It's like we're in the moment right now. So mentioning the word time, again, just puts us in that moment, be like, okay, I probably should take action here. And even a study from a psychologist and Stanford professor, Jennifer Aker, she analyzed 300 ads in Money Magazine, New Yorker, Cosmopolitan. Can we say that word right? Cosmopolitan? I think I got it.
There you go.
And Rolling Stone found that nearly half, 48%, included a reference to time. So it almost sells like nostalgic. It almost just sells like this different time when we go back in like these happy memories, because our brain, it's hardwired to avoid painful memories. So just think like even ads that you see of like Corona sitting on a beach and having that drink, like find your beach, in a way that's just a sense of time where like time stands still and like you should do this now before you can't get this, before you don't have time to do it. So again, we always talk about saving money, but sometimes saving time is super impactful, especially if you're selling something inexpensive. There's going to be tons of competition out there because there's a lot of cheap things, inexpensive things out there. So instead of saying how much money you'll save, talk about how much time you'll save. So that's my first tip, Dan.
Yeah, that's good, Terry, especially for all the brands that aren't competing on budget. It's they're not a cheaper cost solution.
Right.
You got to highlight what you do for them, and time is usually that. So that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you got?
Yeah, that plays into my second one, which is, pretty well, which is I always say, like, make sure you're doing concrete data versus generic claims and whatever it is you're writing. So, instead, if you're like a I don't know, some kind of software payment service, right? SaaS product or whatever, instead of just saying, oh, our solution will save you money on expenses or whatever. Use some kind of concrete, like our solution saves, 4 out of 5 of our customers, X amount of money every month or whatever it is. Just use really concrete stats, because the data in the potential customer's head is really going to resonate a lot better than just, oh, we'll save you money.
Yeah, exactly. Cut costs now. It's like save massive amounts of money. And yeah, and I think adding people to it helps us visualize it and makes us, feel more connected to the message. When you say 4 out of 5 people, 7 out of 10 people, we can visualize that than saying like 90% of customers or 90, because like, what does that really look like? 90% of customers, right? Like 9 out of 10 people, even that, just a little tweak is way more impactful too.
Right. Or you always got that common one of 9 out of 10 dentists recommend this toothpaste. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
See, exactly. It's everywhere. And there's a reason why they say that instead of 90% of dentists approve this. Usually it is like 8 out of 10 experts, something like that. So
right.
That this stuff works. We're trying to tell you guys it works.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that 10th dentist. I don't know why he never agrees.
That jerk just is in its own world, man. He's on an island just collecting his money.
Right. There's always one guy that's got to disagree,
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Love that one, Dan. My last one, the 4th psychology copy tip that we got for you guys today is labeling your reader with a noun. Because as in marketing and as consumers, we like to feel connected and part of a group. Seth Godin talks about this in This Is Marketing, where he talks about like, we want to feel a part of something. We want to feel part of this this exclusive community. And so one way to do that is to label them with a noun. So I could say something like, Dan enjoys writing copy, or like, do you enjoy writing copy? It's like, that's just something you do. But like, who is Dan? Like, what is he? So it's like, Dan is a copywriter. By changing that, like, are you like, which group would you be in, or which side do you take? Copywriting or copywriter or content writer? Sorry. And so having that little tweak, instead of just saying, do you enjoy this? Or in flipping it to, are you a, we start feeling connected as part of this group, and we pick sides, if you will. And we just can easily feel more connected to the message. So labeling the reader with a noun, it's a little tweak. And I feel like a lot of times we ask questions in captions and on sales pages, make them feel part of this group and on this journey that they're going to be having as they're reading your sales copy, as they're reading your social captions, because they're going to feel like they're talking to you in that message, if you follow that simple tip. So that's my last one there, Dan.
Yeah, that's good.
Hopefully I explained that well.
Yeah, definitely. Everybody wants to be part of the cool kids club, so make them feel like it in your copy.
Yeah,
I like it.
Exactly, man. Whether you're the cool kid, whether you're the nerd, you're still part of a group.
Right.
Just say, like, are you a Star Wars nerd? It's like, yeah, I'm falling into that category. Do you enjoy Star Wars? It's just like me. It's like, yeah, I enjoy Star Wars, but I don't know if I'll consider myself like a Star Wars nerd. Like, are you like a Star Wars novice? It's like, I'd fall in that maybe group, something like that, right?
Right.
Part of something. I'm still like I'm not feeling left out.
Right, exactly. And if you're a copywriter, you're obviously in the cool kid group.
No,
so.
Always, man. You're writing copy that makes people money, which is one of the coolest things you can do in the world.
Right. Doesn't get any cooler than that.
Oh, man. Well, awesome, Dan. Thanks for sharing your tips. Everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed these. I hope you find them practical and actionable. We think you will. We're confident that if you add these, your copy is going to increase in conversions. Can't promise that, though, but it will help you guys. But Dan, anything else?
I would love to hear in the comments, what group do you guys consider yourself part of, or groups? What do you resonate with?
Yeah. And share any tips, psychology tips that you guys feel that have been useful for you. We'd love to hear them. And as always, if you're listening on the podcast, guys, subscribe, rate, and review. We definitely are appreciating. We're seeing the downloads go up. Again, we appreciate everybody tuning in and all the support. But yeah, guys, thanks. We will catch you on the next Copy Corner episode. That's all for today. As always, love what you do, proceed with passion, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.